Ah, the monologue bridge, or whatever the hell it is. I'm gonna call this monologue shore. Or deep shore. D&M shore. Monologue shore or D&M shore? I don't know. The rain that had been falling since this morning had stopped in the evening, and the stars shone beautifully in the night sky. Don't I have an exam tomorrow? It was humid, but the breeze was cool. Don't I also have dorm other duties? We walked along the empty lakeside promenade, and I changed to another topic. I heard it from someone in the robot club. Mr. Tobioka said something to you, didn't he?
Oh, you mean that? It's nothing. The school doesn't prohibit being a member of two clubs at the same time. I don't think it's a worry. It's anything to worry about.
But even so, it's said that Tobioka is a pretty powerful speaker, even amongst the teachers. No doubt about it. Being in his sights is definitely not good.
Well, I misjudged things a little. Hermione is in the Sorry Club, and I thought it'd be okay to sit back and watch. I'll be out just a little.
So that's why you thought it'd be alright to be in both clubs? Ajia nods.
But I never thought she'd be that clumsy. Also, Hermione is kinda good, so I like her.
Mr. Tobioka is the advisor to the Robot Club, right? If you don't quit the Soaring Club, he'll force you to leave the Robot Club, won't he?
I guess that's how things will turn out. What about the committee told me to choose one or the other?
Gia?
Uh,
Please don't quit.
Which one?
The Soaring Club.
Oh, right.
Gia seems troubled by me bringing this up. Then, holding onto the railing of the promenade, I leaned towards the lake. Now that the rain has stopped, countless stars are projected on the calm surface of this lake. Yeah.
Hey, do you remember a secret base?
Huh? Oh, I remember. When I lived here before, outside Kazami Shopping Street, in an alley that was hard for people to see down, was a building that had been abandoned. We made it our secret base, and we would all gather there and play.
That was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, we took all sorts of toys there, and we decided to remodel the place. I think that playing secret bases is something that almost everyone must have done as a kid. But we were proud of our base because it was so much bigger and better. Well, anyway, it was cool. One day, some bad kids from the next neighborhood came to take it away from us, and we all fought together to ward them off, and various other things happened there. Well, it was like a battle, like the Battle of 5 Armies. Speaking of which, what happened to that abandoned building?
When the Kazagoria was built on top of it.
So that means it was swallowed in the first wave of redevelopment. What about it?
It's similar, isn't it? The atmosphere in Soaring Club's garage.
It is, now that you mention it. At the back of the school grounds, where it stands like it's been forgotten by everyone, and inside, Amane and the other Soaring Club members from years gone by redecorated it as they saw fit. It's a jumble of things that no one understands, and looks so chaotic, but you really feel the presence of the people who have been there.
That's why it's been so much fun lately. It's been too much fun, so much that I've completely lost myself in it. But I joined the Robot Club because I enjoy it, and I'm really happy to enter the contest.
Yeah. I heard that the Gia has inspired the juniors who lacked the motivation, and had helped the construction of their robot to proceed. She has a responsibility to them. Too.
I also want to do what I can for the sake of the seniors who are no longer able to enter. That's my way of taking responsibility.
So you're...
Yes, I'm going to quit after the contest.
Is it okay for you to do that? This is what she wants, and it might sound a little strange to say this, but it looked like she still had some kind of lingering attachment.
It's fine. I enjoyed making robots, though. But I can't help it if I enjoy making gliders too, though. Being able to make things alongside Amane really motivates me.
I think so.
Yeah, I do. You should be a little more impressed.
Somehow it would seem that the impact of the first time we met was so strong that rather than think of her as a great person, the impression of her being an interesting person wins in the end. The truth is, there's something else. This is what I really want to talk about. It's either going to be the shutting down of the club or how she used to how I asked her out once. Yep, okay. It looks like Amane is going to quit this summer.
What?
Today at lunchtime, Mr. Tobioka came to the garage then. I told you everything that happened at the garage at lunchtime. I exchanged with Mr. Tobioka and about the promise with Amane.
Amane's gonna quit. But she's been the super repeat student for ages. From now on, I thought she had...
She said it was a promise to the teachers. Amane is planning to quit this summer.
But...
If you don't come back soon, I don't think we'll make it in time. That day after that, Katori and I confirmed the work schedule. Based on the assumption that Chio would come back on the expected day, we would just about be able to make it in time to do a test flight during the summer holiday. Never mind going to the Passage of Cloud. I'm sorry, I know that what I'm saying is unreasonable. But I can't just keep quiet and tell you about it later.
Yeah.
I'm aware that she's faced with a difficult choice. However, even if I told her once, it's already too late. And she would still feel hurt. That's why it's better to talk about it while there is still a possibility.
I see, so Amane's going to quit.
Ajia mumbled quietly as she tapped her fingers on her chin, deep in thought. She paced one lap around the place and then remembered her Haagen-Dazs and went back to eat it.
Oh, noted.
Ajia put the empty ice cream cup on top of the railing, leaned over and looked down.
Well, it's your turn.
Me?
You had something you wanted to talk about.
No, it's alright. What was it again? I was a little puzzled by this unexpected turn of events. Ajia looked up, straight at me. It was almost like she was glaring at me.
Why did you quit cycling?
Huh? Being asked out of the blue like that meant I couldn't think of my model answer right away. That's because there's no cycle racing club here.
Not the cycle racing club. You can still continue your interest in it, can't you? But you don't ride a bicycle at all.
She looks at me like she knows that I'm at a loss for an answer, and sees right through me.
Is it anything to do with the accident you had in the last race?
How do you know?
I can check the result of the race on the internet, you know. Heard about your race from An-chan, and feel really bad about not being able to go. You were up at the podium, weren't you? That's why I was checking the results of your races on the internet.
That's what Masatsuga was talking about before. Ajia felt bad about it, that she couldn't see you at your best. You knew about that, didn't you? At the time, I thought it was strange that Ajia hadn't asked me anything about my cycling. If she felt bad about not being able to come and watch, she would have been able to ask me, why don't you carry on, like she is now?
It said that there was an accident that you retired from the race, and that you retired from the race. So why did you quit cycling? Why?
Ajia, still looking up at me, stepped over a puddle and kept coming towards me. I was injured. My knee... That's why I couldn't carry... Wait. That's why I couldn't carry on.
Just as I thought.
It wasn't just cycling. She didn't really question whether or not that was the reason for me changing school. She knew that I don't want to talk about it, so she didn't ask me.
Why didn't you tell me?
I thought it was kind of lame that I got injured and then came running back here.
It isn't lame.
It is lame. It just sounds like I'm whining. I didn't want you guys to see that uncool side of me.
Oh, I think you're cool.
What, are you making fun of me?
Yep.
Why you... She doesn't know how I feel about quitting cycling or why I came back here.
But you saw Katori, didn't you? That lame side of you.
Why do you have to bring that up?
That was kind of a wild guess, but it looks like you did talk to her about it after all.
Well, that's... I don't know what to say, and Ajia gives me a sideways glare. It's true that I hadn't told Ajia and the others, and when I told Katori, I thought it was strange. Funny enough, that conversation took place right here, right where we are now. Perhaps I told her because she had suffered a much worse injury than me. She had lost so much and had felt so much despair. Then she couldn't stand anymore, and started to crack under the strain of it all. As I felt myself getting even just a little closer to her, I showed her the weakest side of myself. I'm really sorry. Pah! I gave a great big bow.
I can't hear you. I thought you were a sportsman.
I had my reasons. It's true. Please believe me. She said that she wanted to drop out of school, and I couldn't think of a way to persuade her to stay.
So in order to change her mind, you opened up and told her something that you couldn't even tell me, your best friend.
Yes, that's right.
Hey, Oi.
Yes, what is it?
Are you and Katori seeing each other?
Huh?
You're always together, so that's how it looks. If you're going out with her, but it's being kept a secret, that would make me feel kind of awkward, and I'd feel like a third wheel, and I might quit the soaring club.
You're wrong. That's not it at all.
So do you like her?
What are you talking about?
Your voice is breaking. That's suspicious.
If I had a problem with her, I wouldn't spend so much time with her. Do you mean that girls and boys can't be friends? I'll try answering back in the way of a child would. But I didn't really see her that way. If that's what you're saying, what about me and you? Actually, there are some people who mistakenly think that Ajia and I are an item.
So you and Katori are just friends?
Yeah, just friends.
She's your #1 closest friend these days.
I can't deny that.
So you and I being best friends is all in the past.
When it comes to friends, there is no #1.
You don't get it, do you? To me, the fact that you are my #1 best friend is very special to me. That's how it's been since we were kids. That's a big difference between being #1 or not. If I were your #1 best friend, you definitely would have told me about your injury.
Well, you wouldn't be at all shy about something like that.
A guy who isn't shy about indirect kissing, like you can't say anything. Could it be that you don't even think of me as a girl?
Well, it's not that I wasn't shy, I was just embarrassed to show it, that's all. Is it possible that Ajia was the same?
It would be better if you two started going out. That way I would make a big comeback as your #1 best friend.
Call it what you like. More importantly, let's talk about the club. I tried to force the conversation back to the topic at hand before getting hugely sidetracked.
Alright.
We're all worried that you were just going to quit if things carry on like this.
Katori's angry about it, isn't she? Because I've become like this all of a sudden.
Yeah, a little. But she said to Mr. Tobioka there's no way she would quit, and she spoke to him quite angrily.
No way, really? I wish I could have seen it for myself.
Amane has also been acting weird. She's lost all her motivation since you stopped coming.
Even Amane?
That's why even if you can't do it now, you've got to come back.
Okay, thanks.
Ajia looked kind of timid and embarrassed. The final day of the end of term exams. We feel a sense of liberation as the exam ends, and the mood in the classroom suddenly becomes bright and cheerful. There's one more day left of the first term. After the closing ceremony tomorrow, the summer holiday will finally begin.
Oi!
Ajia, who was chatting with our girls in the class about her plans for the summer holidays. Stop talking to come over to me. What's up?
There's something I want to ask to you.
Hey.
There's something I want to talk to you about later.
Sure, but why not now?
I've got to do something after this.
Oh, the River Club?
No, I was given a love letter. Had to respond to it.
What? I think my face stiffens and Gia looks like she's enjoying herself. No, please! Don't go, Gia. We need to be together. Like me and you, like always.
You should see your face. Are you worried that someone is going to take your childhood friend away from you?
Ugh.
See, now you know how I feel, don't you?
How do you think you'll answer? I asked cautiously.
Well, now I don't know until I hear what he has to say.
Oh, really? I wish you all the best. I decide to not get in her way any more than I already have and quickly leave the classroom.
Well, I'm more popular than I thought.
I don't understand.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
These two aren't lesbos, are they?
No, I just got here, just kidding. What a surprise! When I got here this morning, there was a love letter in my desk. Love letter? Ah, that's not it. I thought someone was going to confess their love for me and I was waiting here all excited. That's right. Ah, seriously. Hee-hoo, 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 hee-hoo.
I get it.
Atia, I know you don't like me. Huh? If you tell me that you can't stand in the sight of me, I'll leave. But please don't quit the soaring club! What are you talking about? Amoni is finding it really hard. She made a promise to that annoying teacher, Mr. Tomioka, and she's going to quit the club this summer. That's why we have to be able to fly before then. No, not just be able to fly, we have to be able to fly above the clouds. That's why we need your help. It won't make much difference if I'm there or not, but you're different. If you're not there, we can't finish the wings, we can't fly. Mane has been trying so hard all the time to keep her promise to its Suga. What that is, I'm not really sure, but if it's Anyway, I'm saying that if Amane can't fly, I would feel so sorry for her. Well, even if you get angry with me about it. If you don't want me there, I'll quit right now. I won't go there anymore. I'll even quit the school if need be. But in return, I'd like you to stay in the Sora Club. Katari, please. I don't want to. What? Listen, I don't hate you, Katari. Well, sometimes you can be pretty annoying. Annoying? If you're saying that I should stay and you quit, then I refuse. So what should we do? You should stay and make the wings. I will help you. But the problem is that we can't do that. Katori, do you hate me? Huh? You feel that you can't stand the sight of me? No, I don't think that. I guess you could sometimes be a pain in the... No, it's nothing. You are going to say that I'm a pain in the ass, right? I wasn't! I don't hate you as much as I did before. Now I like you. You can see I can be kind of horrible, right? Don't you think? When I get like that, you can't give me a karate chop. You can give me a karate chop. If it doesn't hurt, I won't remember. No! That hurts! What are you doing? You just told me to do it. Only when I'm being horrible. If you do that when I haven't done anything, you're just being violent. Okay, remember that. Where are the people who were raised in the sense of violence? Oh, what are you talking about? The Soaring Club! Alright, okay, let's go. Where? To where the others are. I have a little suggestion. Oh, gee.
myself.